Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is your monthly message for January 2021 and or beyond. Whenever the universe nudges you to watch, these readings are general. Can't expect them to connect with everybody watching. Although I hope you manage to find a message here. But if you don't, you could always check out my Pick a Card playlist or my other zodiac sign readings, which are timeless. You might find another message that will connect better. I'm going to go ahead and start with a fortune reading card. We want to see what the main energy is for you, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 2021 and or beyond. Whenever the universe nudges you to watch this reading, what is the main energy for you for this monthly message, Aquarius? Let's see. Okay, so it says flowers, be generous, success, and emotional fulfillment are yours. And whenever I see this card, I also think of a blossoming. So something unfolding, just like a flower unfolds its petals and comes into full bloom. So this feels like you're coming into full bloom, or there's something unfolding in front of you and developing for you as we speak, but it feels like it belongs in the lines of something successful and something full of fulfillment, right? So Aquarius, let's see what else we get here with the tarot for January 2021 or beyond, whenever you choose to watch. So Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's see. All right, so we have the Five of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles, incredible. We have the Five of Cups, and I feel like I want to put that here, but let's see what else we get. And the Ace of Swords. Okay. So what this is telling me, Aquarius, is that you've had your fair share of ups and downs, maybe. But I also feel like you're coming into a moment, and you do have two aces here, right? So it kind of feels like this energy, these two fives, is what you are kind of putting behind you. And it could be that you are shifting your focus from what's challenging you, what's causing you upheaval. I say that with these two cards, right? This is what you can't change over here. The cups are spilled. You can't get them back. This is that energy of conflict within ourselves oftentimes, but also conflict outside of us in our environment, maybe with people. If there was a loss, maybe even in a relationship or a breakup of some sort. I mean, breakups do happen in many different aspects of our life, not just in romantic relationships. They could happen in business partnerships, in careers. We break up with a place we don't want to work at anymore, if you know what I mean. A place we don't want to be at anymore. So this energy with the Five of Cups can often talk about a loss. Sometimes us focusing on the shouldas, the couldas, the wouldas, what I could have done differently. Had I done this instead, maybe this would have happened. But there's a need to kind of shift away from that, right? Because these cups you can't fix. You can't fix the plate. It's broken already. You can't put the liquid back in the cups. There's a need to focus on what you still have available to you. And there is something still here with these two cups, right? It's just a matter of changing the mindset. Not focusing on what makes you sad or what brings down your energy or what makes you feel this Five of Wands energy, which can have us conflicted. It's shifting our focus away from that. So what I feel is that whatever you endured or whatever you dealt with over here with the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups, it kind of feels like, and I don't mean to offend anybody when I say this, but it kind of feels like a blessing in disguise, in a sense. You're going from maybe from loss to now opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles and revelation with the Ace of Swords. There's something major with these two aces that is coming through for you as a result of something challenging. You have two fives and you have two aces. So 5511 is how I could look at that as an angel number for some of you. And what's crazy is I'm actually going to roll for angel numbers at the end of this reading. Okay, this is what I'm going to do, because for me visually, this is how I'm seeing it and feeling it. I'm putting these two energies over here and I'm putting these two energies over here. Okay, because it makes sense to me. You literally had a five and an ace, a five and another ace, one right after the other. Like, that's weird, but it's parallel. It's like feeling like mirroring. The energies were literally mirroring, okay, throughout the reading, right? Pretty much. This is a mirror image. both times. And that's what this feels like it's doing. It does feel like you're coming out of this and moving into this. Where there was some opportunity, like a flower maybe might have been closed off from you over here. Now it's being made available. Where the door was closed, now it's being opened. That's kind of how it feels like. Because a flower is that. It closes up, but it opens up. And when it's closed, you can't access the beauty of it. When it opens up is when you see it in all its glory. And it kind of feels like that's you, Aquarius. You're coming out of something. You're emerging out of something. You're literally coming into your fullest potential. Your full blossoming. That's why it says success and emotional fulfillment are yours now. So whatever was lost over here is now, there's something else opening up to you instead. You have energy, new energy trying to open up. Energy that's going to bring opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. Full of potential over here. Blessings. Whenever I look at the Ace of Pentacles, I look at a home, possibly for some of you. A new home. But it could also be a blessing that comes to you and is kind of handed to you from the divine out of nowhere. Oftentimes it, is something that gets delivered to you when you're not really looking for it, but it's the universe blessing you with that tangible gift. It's a gift. So that's why I said, a blessing in disguise. It's a gift when we didn't even realize we needed a gift, right? When we needed that breakthrough, and then it comes and gets delivered in the most, auspicious way. These two aces feel auspicious to me. Okay? So it's like, don't cry over what was lost with the Five of Cups here, per se. Don't put your energy or focus into what's causing you internal conflict with the Five of Wands or strife with someone. Because there is new coming your way. So get ready for that success and emotional fulfillment to be available to you, maybe after a loss, after a struggle with the Five of Wands. The Three Cups over here have been lost and spilled, but, they're not, it also is not anything that's meant to be recovered. So sometimes with the Five of Cups, you got to look at that energy like what was lost is lost. What was basically, it is what it is. And I know we don't always see something like that in the midst of when we're going through it. But trust that the understanding and the clarity that you need is coming. We have that Ace of Swords. It's all about truth, clarity, revelation, epiphany, that aha moment where you start to see things for what they were, what they weren't. You gain insight with this energy, understanding. It feels like this is behind you now. This is what you're walking into. So be ready for the fulfillment. Be ready for the blessings. Be ready for the revelations, for the truth to be shown to you. For that moment of enlightenment and clarity where it starts to make sense why you went through what you went through. Why it didn't work out maybe over here with the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands. There's a reason for that. And I think that reason might be revealed to you. And with that revelation comes a big blessing or a big moment maybe of breakthrough. The Ace of Swords can sometimes talk about a breakthrough. But when that comes with a blessing, so if you're down on yourself with the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands, like maybe beating yourself up over something, if you're down on yourself and you have regrets or you're feeling maybe, I almost want to say, like sad, right? Sad for yourself or sorry for the entire situation. If you're feeling like that, there's going to be a piece of information with the Ace of Swords that comes through to help you see why something didn't work out. And it's this feeling of hindsight. Hindsight. hindsight, it's like, oh, yeah, I see why that didn't work out the way it did, or the way I wanted it to, or the way that I had hoped. I could see it now with the Ace of Swords, what the universe or divine or my higher self was trying to guide me to. I see it now. You know, the Ace of Swords is a piece of information, so sometimes a form of communication can come through to reveal it all to you. Some form of truth. Somebody might even say something to you that clicks. And it's with that moment that you realize, I get it now. Okay. I see it. I see it. I see the bigger picture. And oftentimes that kind of understanding or understanding, right, doesn't always come to us when we're really looking for it. It's usually when there's a timing aspect that's needed or involved with the divine. So that way it truly does click for you. And that's what this is saying to me, Aquarius. It kind of feels like this is the blessing, this is the gift that gets revealed to you, but it's at a precise moment. So it clicks with you or makes the most sense to you. But also trust that you're evolving with this flower energy out of that situation, but into something new entirely. It's so you can blossom. It kind of feels like something over here was stagnating growth. Like it was keeping you closed up. Roses are most beautiful when they start to unfurl, just like any flower. If there was something in your life that wasn't allowing you to be your most self, or your best self, or allowing you to be the best or highest expression of you, that feels like what you're letting go of or what you're saying goodbye to. So that way you can unfold and be the best version of yourself and come out of your shell. If you were constantly fighting with yourself or with someone or in a situation or even in an environment, and I say fighting because of the Five of Wands. If you were constantly at odds with the Five of Wands, in a relationship with yourself, in an environment, in a job you hated, anything that could cause that rift within also feels like something you're saying goodbye to, or you're separating yourself from. Maybe it hasn't been easy to do it, but with the Five of Cups, eventually you do turn around and leave those 3 cups, you know, where they are and where they belong. It kind of feels like there was something over here that wasn't letting you be your best and most expressive self. And now it's you like coming into your full glory like a flower would. And you're moving through this new phase. Like you're walking through that portal of this new energy. So that way you can blossom and be fulfilled and have your success and be the best expression or highest expression of you. I feel like the Ace of Swords could be a major synchronicity that comes through as well to deliver confirmation and information to you. But I also feel like there's a blessing coming through as a result of this that reveals something to you as well and shows you what you need to know, delivers information that is imperative to you on this new journey. So there's tons of growth and opportunity here, but with that growth and personal growth and opportunity that gets presented to you comes a lot of truth. There's this feeling I'm getting from these cards of knowing yourself now with that Ace of Swords. Knowing yourself, knowing your worth, knowing what you will and will not tolerate with the Ace of Swords. Cutting through the truth of a matter as well. Again, seeing it for what it was, seeing it for what it wasn't, knowing your worth over here with the Ace of Pentacles. This inner truth about yourself reveals so much. Maybe that about yourself that you didn't even know before. Like it kind of feels like, I don't know why I'm getting this vibe of like knowing what you're capable of now and seeing that truth and standing in that and then owning that and moving forward with that. What was lost over here, if it put you in this vibration of regrets, loss, sadness, rejection, melancholy, struggle, challenges and instability, things that are unpredictable, if it puts you in that vibration, it kind of feels like Spirit is moving you out of that and into this new energy, because you can't be your highest or best self in that situation when it keeps you like that. This over here is feeling like the freedom to be you, to express yourself fully, to have success and fulfillment that is obviously in line with your higher truth. So it kind of feels like what was lost over here, or what brought you down over here, wasn't truly edifying you, right? That could be a job, a place, a relationship, a mindset, but you're shifting out of that and you're blossoming as a result of shifting out of that into the new. And now it's time for your success, fulfillment, happiness, and becoming your best and highest self. And oftentimes, Ace of Pentacles energy to me is opportunities and possibly presenting themselves in kind of serendipitous ways. And sometimes when we're not looking for them, they show up on our door. Think of the Amazon package that gets delivered when you're not expecting it. Or, you know, maybe you're in the bathroom and the door, somebody's knocking at the door, and you're not quite ready for it, but it came anyway, you know. And those are the best ones. Those are the best things. Like you get blessed with things. You get good things coming your way when you're not even looking for them. That's usually the best thing. So that's that Ace of Pentacles. It's also the gift and the blessing, you know, that maybe you have had or have wanted for yourself. The manifestation, right? And it finally comes through. So let's see if we can get 3 cards here. Aha. So there goes that moment of clarity, enlightenment of the Ace of Swords, illumination. And look at the sword, or the candles kind of reminds me of the sword pointing upward, right? But this clarity has your eyes open now. So clarity is coming where you see things, again, for what they are, for what they aren't. Oh, look. And the gift that I was mentioning, right? With the Ace of Pentacles. Right there, the gift and the blessing. And apples are a symbol of abundance, right? Absolutely. So there is something, there's a blessing in disguise. There's something coming to you. Wow. And you have the sun. So, yeah, more successful energy, right? With the sun. Enlightenment as well with the sun. Clarity with the sun. So this is definitely telling me that you're going to see something that maybe you didn't see before. You're going to know something that maybe you didn't know before, but your eyes are going to be open now to the truth. And with this moment of clarity or epiphany or whatever it is, things are going to be revealed to you in an amazing way. There's a gift coming from this. Like I said, a blessing in disguise is the Ace of Pentacles. But this blessing in disguise is also setting you up for, with the sun energy, your success. And this, the sun is success. And this card mentions your success and emotional fulfillment. So get ready to blossom. Get ready to have life shift and change in ways that maybe you're not expecting it to. But there's ways that are going to help you be the best self that you could be. Okay, this is about your truth here. Living your truth and living it right. So I almost want to say with the Ace of Swords, get ready for some things to be revealed. Blessings and opportunities to be revealed and shown to you. But whatever they are, that Ace of Pentacles is definitely something good, something tangible. Whoa, what was that? Okay, hold on. Cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. I think that's what this is about over here. Like, there's a need to cleanse yourself of that old energy with those 2 5s that maybe, you know, were keeping you in a funk. And the Ace of Swords energy does cut through the clouds and confusion of a situation to gain clarity. And it cuts things off too, and cuts things out with the sword. And sometimes when we cut things off and out, we are cleansing and purifying our energy, our space, our life. So this is also about this is also about you taking back your personal power. And perhaps healing. It says true healing of the mind, body, and soul. Yeah, that makes sense. So you're leaving this over here behind, which would have you in a downtrodden energy. Okay? And you're healing from that, but you're moving into this new energy. And there's like half the deck over here that fell off to the side. So I feel like you're healing from that energy in the past. And you're moving into this new energy as a result of that healing. You're cleansing and purifying the things that will keep you downtrodden or keep you in a funk. You're healing away from that. You're moving away from that as well. And this new energy that's opening up to you is one of healing. Being clear of mind, body, soul. And you're ready for, you know, emotional happiness and fulfillment as a result of letting it go finally. So we have the triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. Yeah, like I said, there's some truths that will be revealed to you with the Ace of Swords. And it's that hindsight energy of looking back on a situation and saying, okay, you know, you're going through it in the moment. You don't always see why things happen the way they happen, but it's only after the fact that you can look back and understand the lesson behind what you went through. And with the Ace of Swords, you can look back and say and see why things happened the way they happened. That's why what I mean by you get that moment of clarity and understanding, and you're like, okay, I get it. I get why. I know why this happened or had to happen the way that it did. And that kind of is what this is feeling like. So if you're not familiar with my channel, Aquarius, what I'm going to do is roll the dice. I always roll the dice for some angel numbers. The angel numbers, you can do your research with Google, whatever angel number comes up. There are several sources online that you could choose from to help interpret the numbers for you. They may indeed provide additional messages that you may need personally on your journey and or confirm some things already said in this reading. There's often a lot of times synchronicity with the numbers in the readings based on what I said while I was reading the cards. So it's kind of like double confirmation sometimes. So anyhow, I don't want to give you a link to look something up and give you a shortcut because, you know, the universe might want to take you down a certain path to find other synchronicities along the way. And I wouldn't want to rob you of that experience by giving you a shortcut. I always say do the research for yourself, find the magic for yourself as well. And if I provided you with a source and you don't like it, you know, you might not resonate with it. At that point, it won't connect for you and something will get lost in the sauce there. Okay, so I'd rather you do your own research. All right, so let's see what numbers come up for you for this reading. All right, so we have 3. Whoa. There we go. 3, 8, 388. So 388 is your number, and I'm sorry for the glare. So 388 is your number. So go ahead and look that up, see what it says for you. Again, it might confirm some things said in this reading and or provide additional messages. If you feel that this reading has connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. And if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Maybe click the bell for future notifications so you don't miss out on other content. I upload pretty often and I don't want to, miss it if you like my channel. Not only that, if you want to support me and what I do here, maybe check out my Etsy shop should you maybe one day need a personal reading and or maybe even a handmade piece of crystal jewelry. I do make things, and you can see some of my art on my Etsy shop. So I'll leave you here. Okay, sending much love to you wherever you are. Be safe, be well, take care of yourselves, and keep shining.